A shocking new poll came out this week showing that 28% of Republicans believe that somehow, some way, Donald Trump is going to be reinstated as president of the United States by the end of this year. And the scary thing about those numbers is they've gone up in the last month. The number of voters who say that Trump is extremely likely to get reinstated is at 13%, which is up from 11% from last month. The number who say that he is somewhat likely to be reinstated is up from 11% to 15%. So you add your 15, 13 together, you get 28%. Over a quarter of Republicans think that Trump is going to be reinstated as president of the United States by the end of this year. Here's where things get a little screwier. Listen to this. The number of Democrats who agreed with the notion decreased from 7% in October to 4% in November. So 28% of Republicans and 4% of Democrats, 32%, I guess, if you take it as a whole, believe Trump's getting reinstated. But real quick, I want to talk to the 4%ers, that 4% of Democrats. If you are watching this, and you're one of those 4%ers, as a Democrat, please reach out to me and tell me why you think Donald Trump is getting reinstated by the end of the year. I would love to hear what Democrats, again, these 4%ers, have to say about why they think Trump is getting reinstated. And if you're a member of the 7%ers, basically, well, no, I guess that would be the 3%ers who no longer believe it. You believed it last month, but you don't believe it this month. Also, please reach out to me. Tell me what changed your mind. Because a month ago, you were like, oh, he's totally getting reinstated. But now you're like, no, that's hogwash. What? Here's the thing, folks. And I hate that I have to explain this for the millionth time, but I'll explain it a million more times if I have to. There is no legal mechanism here in the United States that allows for a former president to be reinstated as the president of the United States. This is a physical impossibility, no matter what happens, because there's literally nothing that can happen to overturn the results of a presidential election. I know Mike Lindell, CEO of My Pillow, is telling you otherwise, and next week he's going to have his 3-day-long streamathon, and he's going to bring his case to the Supreme Court. They can't do anything. If they were to overturn the results of a presidential election and reinstate the guy that lost, the former president, they would essentially be throwing out the entire Constitution of the United States. Then we no longer have a country. So Trump can't really be president anyway. So no matter which way you want to slice it, it ain't gonna happen, folks. Donald Trump is not going to be reinstated. But the fact that this bizarre theory has taken hold, and you have more than a quarter of Republicans who at least think it's somewhat likely to happen, that's a significant problem for America. I mean, these people are falling victim to, I guess, the old Goebbels technique of repeat the lie enough and it becomes the truth. Because that is exactly what's happening here. You have all of these people on the right, again, Mike Lindell's kind of their little ringleader, who keep telling us that Trump's going to be reinstated, even though that is a legal impossibility here in the U.S. But he said it so much, and he said it with such conviction, that the Republicans are starting to believe it. This is insane. And what we need is a real Republican leader to come out and say, listen, this ain't going to happen. Can y'all please just knock it off? But none of them will, because none of them want to stand up to Donald Trump. You know, if Mitch McConnell were to come out right now and say Trump can't be reinstated, that's not a thing that can happen, can we please move on? He would be an absolute outcast in today's Republican Party, which for him would be a problem because he basically helped create today's Republican Party. But it is what it is. Nobody has the courage to stand up to Donald Trump. They're going to let the lie continue. And we're going to end up once again with a bunch of disappointed conservatives as we ring in the new year.